The best time to get a great deal on a cheap 4x4 SUV is now, during the Summer of Cheap event.
What's good, E? It's your boy, Mr. P. Welcome to Sunday Morning Markups.
For the cases like the guys, rap game and a headlock and trying to take moves like I was trying to like.
What's going on? Make sure you guys hit that bell, that like, that subscribe button. Shout out to our sponsors. Shout out to our sponsors over there at Sway Marcus. Make sure you hit the link below if you do not have an account with Sway. Make sure you hit the link below and get you one today. Open you up an ECN. $10 minimum deposit. Over 55 currencies, over 18 cryptos, 1 to 500 leverage, over 37 stocks. Minimum lot is a mini, which is a 0.01. So make sure you get into the locked in with the best platform ever, hands down. All right, hit the link below in order to do so. Make sure you go to our YouTube page and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. We do have some amazing interviews coming up just to kind of keep everybody in the loop. We just finished interviewing Ryan Gilpin. It was an amazing interview. I'm super excited about this episode. It's episode 100. So be on the lookout for that. That is dropping in the next few days, family. All right, well, let's get right into it. Don't want to hold you. Don't want to hold you. You understands me? All right, let's get right into it. So today we're gonna go over a few pairs. What we're looking at, we're still waiting on. What is this? ACAD. Still like ACAD in this buy area. It's still in our gray box. Do want to see this come back up at least to this green line here. So we can definitely take that hundreds of pips. That's a nice play. It's playing out well thus far. Depending on what we got in last week, we did capitalize on this trade, but we took our 50 pips because we understand that price moves up, down, and forward, family. So as you can see, I would like to see maybe another line come down here. So, you know, something like that. I would love to see price come maybe tap off one of these lines or just bounce up and we'll get a bullish engulf into the upside. At least come hit this line right here, right? And just for pit purposes, I see price coming about right here. You can definitely get you 50 to 100 pips off this play this week. I do believe that. It's just about finding the entry. So ACAD, I will wait on a engulfing zone or some type of bullish confirmation. All right. We do have a nice level here. It does look like a break, right? It broke here. It looked like it's retesting. I would like to see it come down a little bit and then shoot to the upside. So be on the lookout for ACAD. It probably would look something like this. Something like that is what I would be looking for. But it might just shoot up. You know, I would love for price to come spike down here and we can get the look we want. We can get the look we want. But long term though, we want to see this thing come all the way up here. So this is the swing opportunity. This is just a quick play. Understand 10, 20 pips a day is phenomenal. So let's not get caught up in swinging. But at the same time, you know, if the opportunity is there, let's capitalize. But this is what we're looking at on ACAD, right? So ACAD is currently in our buy zone. Our buy zone is this gray box, and that's basically a bigger time frame off the weekly, right? We want to maximize potentially off of this teacup we just made up. So bow, and then we want to see price shoots back up to the upside. So be on the lookout for that. I still love this play. And I think it's going to play out nicely. All right, so let's move on to the next player, NJ. NJ has been playing out. We've been in this sale for about 3 weeks now. Caught it up here, and it's been selling ever since. We were waiting on some type of retracement around this white line. If we go to a smaller time frame, you'll be able to recognize. Boom, this is what we were waiting on. It didn't quite hit it. It came up here, it hit our zone really close, didn't hit our alert. But at the end of the day, it's definitely still selling from 3 weeks ago, and it's playing out beautifully. All right. So if you are in this, I will hold, because I do want to see price come down at least a couple more 100 pips. All right. So definitely looking for sales on NJ. So we may get a push up. Like I said, I'm waiting on this zone for a re-enter. But if it doesn't, we're gonna hold it down at least to the bottom of here, which is basically another 100 some odd pips. Let's see. Another 120, 120, 110 pips, which is nice. So yeah, definitely a nice play on NJ. All right, so CJ. Okay, CJ hasn't hit our re-entry zone yet, but it's definitely selling. I would love to see it spike up to this area, right? And continue with some bearish momentum. Right now, we are getting higher lows. So we have a high here, and now we have a higher low, right? So what I would like to see, if it break this green structure right here, this solid support, love to see it push down. But if we can get a push up to here, that would be nice. See, we got our alert set. If it does go off, we will enter this trade, and we're looking forward to sell back down. So definitely keep your eye on CJ. I do like this setup. All right. Let me go ahead and send this to the chat. If you are not in our community, feel free to check it out. Let's go back. I didn't take a picture of this. We're still waiting on this bigger right here. All right, so that's our play. Hopefully NJ plays out well. All right. So UJ has hit our sell zone heavy. So we did get in last week because we're waiting on a confirmation. We're waiting on a good confirmation to get into this sale. All right. Off the monthly, it's a monthly bearish engulfing zone, which is nice. Came and filled up this imbalance here, and now it's bouncing off of this order block. It's still 11 more days in this candle, so very interested to see if this pull back how I would like to see it. I want to see it come hit this green line, but like I said, this is the monthly time frame. Let's bust down to the weekly. All right, so on the weekly, it's nothing over here. It just hit some imbalance. Just hit our fair value gap. All right, so let's bust down to the daily. And what we're looking for is some type of bearish confirmation, right? Okay, so we do have a daily bearish engulfing in this zone. We also have one here. As you can see, we got our alert set. And we also have one here. So price can potentially push up to these zones as well, right? So you want to be aware of the zone. So when price do come to our zones, we're able to maximize those opportunities. All right. Bet. Okay, so what we were looking for right now is some type of confirmation where price is currently. So we're looking for a bearish confirmation where price is currently. So we do have a 6-hour bearish engulfing here. That's pretty nice. All right, let's see if we got something on the 4-hour. We also have one on the 4-hour. Okay, so that this can potentially look good for the sale this week, family. I would love to see price come up to this 3-hour order block here. We have an alert set here, and we can get in this play for the sale. This will be nice, risk to reward. We'll short here, right? Price above the previous high, and we'll take this down to this green line. So that would be a nice play. We're going to wait on price to push up, right? Activate us here and get right into it. All right. All right, so definitely want to look for that. All right, definitely want to look for that. I like this actually. So this will be a nice play, nice risk to reward. So be on the lookout for UJ for the sale. I do like this as well. I'll send this to the community. It's UJ. All right. All right, cool. So be on the lookout for that push up there. All right, so let's go to EJ. Okay, so EJ and GJ, I'm pretty much not messing with until it gets to a certain place, but uh we're not looking at those this week. It's out of, we're waiting on it to get a little bit more bearish. All right, we need some confirmation. So EG, now EG is doing what we would like it to do, right? It hit our sell zone, right? So once the support has now became a resistance, as you can see, price has hit this and it broke it and it's been retesting and bouncing off of it. So what we would like to see, we want to see price come all the way down here, right? We want to see this is a gray zone get hit, right? We want to see it come fill this fair value gaps and come hit this order block off this weekly time frame, okay? This is nice. Now, what we have going on is some nice consolidation, and we've been capitalizing off this consolidation. So we have our high here, then we have our lower high, then we have our low, then we have our lower low. So, excuse me. So we would love to see if we can get another lower low here. Oh, excuse me. As price continues to get bearish. Now, I would love to see a push up, right? If we can get a push up, right, and find a nice entry for a sale, that would be nice. This is the weekly, so we are looking for any type of daily 4-hour confirmations for the drop. Okay, so price hasn't really came, you know, to the bottom of this consolidation, this weekly consolidation we got going on. So you definitely want to be careful finding an entry, right? Because it is consolidating, right? But we can find plays inside this consolidation. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful with GJ, EG. This is your GP because we long term we want to see it drop. So if you're in a buy or something, you know you definitely want to be looking for sales. To be honest, because this weekly consolidation, right? We want to see it break down and come retest this zone right here, right? So just be on the lookout for that on EG. Right, so ECAD. Okay, so ECAD is not yet in our zone, but it's working. It's definitely working. Okay, so we want to see it push up. It did bounce off of this daily order block. We did catch that sale a couple weeks ago, I think like almost a month ago. So we caught this sale. We did take profit at this white line, right? But what we want to see is price come push back up here and then get in our sale, another sale. But it has been running the play thus far, and we did catch some money off this, but it's not something we should be paying attention to this week. Definitely set your alerts and make sure that you know you have everything set. As you can see, we have an alert set here. So price do come up there, we will get activated. And we do have an alert set at the bottom. So just in case price does come to this support, we're looking for maybe a break and retest off of this structure. All right. Bet. So EN is, this is the play. All right. This is the play for the rest of the week. We are looking for sales on EN. We want this thing to drop. I'm not gonna lie to you. We definitely want to see sales on EN. This is the play of the week, in my opinion, for the short, right? So we definitely want to capitalize on this play right here. And I like it. I'm actually in it. Well, I'm not in it currently. We sold it over the weekend, but we did take profit, right? Not over the weekend, but last week we sold it. So definitely want to see price come all the way back down here. This is something it's definitely a play we want to see happen, right? This is a big swing zone, and the risk reward is phenomenal. So definitely be on the lookout for this. I love this for the play of the week. We definitely want to send this out. EN. All right, EN. This is the one, not the two. And put a trophy on it. That's the one we're looking for. So definitely keep your eye on EN. It's definitely in our zone. You can bust it down to the daily, right? See what type of rejection we get off this daily and see if we can continue this bearish momentum, right? See if you can find something off these zones. I do not like how this 4-hour close, so we may get the push up we like, which would be amazing. All right. So stay focused on that, man. Watch EN for the sale. And I love this sale. I think this would be the sale of the week. This can potentially give us a few hundred pips, in my opinion. Haven't checked news or anything, but be on the lookout for this. All right, be on the lookout for EN. Okay, so let's go EA. EA is in our sell zone. It's still in our sell zone. We do like this zone. We do want to see price continue to drop. It hasn't hit our stop loss, but we were able to capitalize on some gains last week, as you can see. All right, we sold this. We got about 40, 50 pips out of this, and we was out the game. Price came up. Let's take it to the hour so you can see the play. All right, so boom, boom, boom. All right, so we did sell here. Boom, we touched our line, as you can see. Hit our line. Bow. See our alert hit, and we took that about 30 pips, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, it went 70, but we only took 30, right? And we got out of that thing. So now it's in a nice space. We would love to see this continue to drop. All right, family. We want to see this continue to drop. So be on the lookout for this play. Still holding this. If you're still holding this from last week, don't worry. I do believe it will sell. We will get a reversal here, depending on how this plays out. But I do like this sale. I do like it. I want to see it come back down, hit off of this structure here. So be on the lookout for a sale on EA, right? And we're selling this off the weekly. We love the weekly for time frame. We loving this zone right here. And you can potentially take it all the way back down to this zone here, right? Because it's a big fair value gap and a nice order block down here. I'm not sure when it's coming, but family, it's definitely coming. So be on the lookout for that on EA. All right. Let me get my snapshot. EA. Okay. All right. So GA. I'm loving GA, but I want to see a push up first. So definitely want to see it hit our gray zone here. All right. We want to see this hit our gray zone. This is the zone we're waiting on. This is our sell zone here. So we're going to be patient. We have our alerts set. If not, we will set them now. Right. And what we want to do is, where's my bubble? Oh, here we go. I'm loving it. All right, this is our sell zone. Right. We got to be patient on that. Wait on that. But this is what we like. We liking this. Let's move our alert up. About right there. Yeah, that's the play. That's the play we watching. That's what we waiting on. Waiting on it to hit this order block here, filling up that fair value gap. And we're gonna run the play. But we're gonna be patient. We're gonna be patient. And we're gonna run the play. But this is our zone. This is our sell zone. This is what we would like to see. There's an alert too. Let's put this up there as well. Wow. And then we can take that back down, right, to here. Right. So that could be that's gonna be a nice setup for the short. Right. Nice setup for the short. That would be nice. That's what something we can look forward to. All right. I like that. I do like that. I do like that. All right, so be on the lookout for that. If it breaks this zone, be careful. If it breaks this, then we're looking for the retest. Anything closed above this previous candle, we're waiting on a retest here, and we can take it back up here. And this is the next sell zone. All right. I hope you follow, man. I hope you follow. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. GN. GN is in a zone that we have marked up. Keep an eye on GN. We're waiting on some type of 4-hour or daily confirmation on GN. We need something that's going to give us a confirmation that price is going to reverse and come down this way, right? So we do have a 4-hour bearish engulfing zone, right? So, I mean, that's cool, but it did close as a 4-hour bullish, right? So we want to just watch this zone. I'm not even going to set up nothing right there. Just watch this zone. We're looking for a nice confirmation for the sell on GN. So watch GN. Keep an eye on GN. We want to see that thing drop. Okay. All right. So we are in our sell zone on CAD. GCAD. This 4-hour does look nice. Let's take it up a notch. You know, we like to look at the big boy time frames. You understand me? We like to get on the big boy time frames. You know what I'm saying? This is the monthly. We would like to see TP1, TP2. These are our areas of you know, exit. This is what we would like to see. Let's bust it down to the weekly. So the weekly is in a weekly bearish engulfing zone. And previous to price, we do have another bearish engulfing zone, which is the strongest candle in the market, which is an engulfing candle. So we want to see price hit our zone and get bearish. We're looking for price to get bearish. So right now, nothing is closed above this previous candle. We're looking for a push up here and the drop. So GCAD, we're looking for sales on GCAD for the rest of the week. All right. So we're looking for sales on GCAD for the rest of the week. We want to see price get bearish. All right. So keep an eye on this right here. All right. It's in our zone. All right. It's in our zone. We're looking for sales. It's in our zone. So make sure you guys keep an eye on GCAD. GCAD and G and E and what is it? EN is I think my favorites. Yeah. GCAD and EN are my favorites this week. All right, gold is just selling like crack in the 90s. You hear me? So keep an eye on gold. I really don't know what to tell you right now. I would definitely wait this weekly close below. So this is a nice break here. You probably can get a retest off of this area here, you know, somewhere up in here. Price may retest that and get you some continuation to the bearish side. All right, so keep an eye on that. It is a gap here, so price may come fill this gap and get bullish. But at the end of the day, I do want to see price get bullish this week and then continue to sell. So that's on gold. US 30, US 30. We've been selling US 30. We've been selling it, man. We've been selling it. We did smack our TP here. This is the zone that we sold off of. We sold off of this zone here. Boom. This is the zone, as you can see. That's the arrow. This is the play we've been waiting on. Now it hit our take profit. So we would love to see price continue. So maybe come hit this block here and get a continuation to my box at. Right, boom, right here, and then get a continuation. But right now, we took our profit. We was up 5,000 pips. I do believe price is probably about 8 to 9,000 pips in profit if you did take this trade. So yeah, this is what we like to see on 30. As you can see, we also caught this buy off this head and shoulders. Boom. This does look like a break and a retest. So be careful, but I don't see it breaking this just yet. It may come up here and just play in this zone. So keep an eye on that as well. And oil. Oil, we was waiting on a sale on oil. We did catch our sale, but then eventually it came up and it knocked us out when we got back in. But keep in mind, this is in a nice area. So I would like to see oil drop. As you can see, this has tested this area a few times. So keep an eye on oil. I'm not trading it this week. It's just not in a place I would trade it, but definitely keep an eye on it. As you see, BTC hit our sell zone and did just that. It's been selling for the past month. All right. So keep an eye on that. If it does come up, I see it coming back up to maybe 29, 200, 29, 300. Excuse me, and continuing down bearishly to about 22.5. I would definitely, if you're in this sale, I would take profit and wait on a pullback, right? Or wait on the buy around 22, 22.5. All right. So that's my thoughts on BTC. Uh, Definitely want to make sure you guys are in tune with a couple other things. Amazon, we do trade Amazon. It's in our sell zone. All right. So it has sold off of this block, right? I do want to see it come down at least maybe a few more hundred pips. So if you guys are shorting in the stock market, look for shorts on Amazon this week. Tesla, Tesla has it's been a little bearish, right? It came up here, retested this order block, and it's been selling. Right now, it's potentially will buy off of this break and retest. As you can see, this is a break. So it broke here, and this is the retest. So it may bounce off of the zone. I might dig into there a little bit, but I would definitely wait. Look like we're getting a nice head and shoulders forming. So keep an eye on that. It may get bullish, but as you can see, um, it is in what we would say a downtrend. It's been like that since 2021. It's been selling since it's been in the downtrend since 2021 on this weekly, right? So, it is at a nice level of support. So just keep an eye on this. But long term, I definitely think Tesla is something to hold. Crow, we are in a Crow buy, right? This is a crypto Crow, Crow.com. We are in this buy. We got in about $4. I mean 4 cents. So definitely recommend you holding this for the buy up. Um, we're looking to take profit around 18. Like all these gray zones, I take profit. So 12, 16, 18, 20. All right. It's something to look for as well. And always look into your basics: wheat, sugar, cocoa, coffee. Like this stuff sells. All right. So that's something we also look into. And we're going to bring a few bit more stocks. Of course, Apple's going crazy. I do have a couple um, a couple penny stocks we can capitalize on. That will be on next week's call. But we definitely want to remind you guys to go to the YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe here, hit the like button. And if you're not in our free signals chat, feel free to join. All right. I will add that link as well. Pimping Ain't Easy. Feel free to hit this link and get your education on. We drop a lot of value in that chat as well. So yes, that's what's up. See you guys on the next episode and stay tuned for some more value. All right. Stay tuned for some more value. Peace.